Hi everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use phrase structure rules to draw syntactic tree diagrams. So let's get started. So these are the phrase structure rules or PS rules that we have. We got 10 rules here. So I'm going to use this to draw syntactic tree diagrams for the sentences. The first one is a very simple one, which is my mother likes her cat. So I'm going to write it down here first. So I'm going to start with S, NP, and VP. The NP will have two branches, the determiner and noun. The determiner is my and the noun is mother. The VP will have two branches as well, which is for the verb likes and for the NP, her cats, where I have two branches, the determiner and noun for her and cats. So my mother likes her cats. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one, which is the sentence. What sentence? I met a nice man from New York. Yeah, that sentence. So again, we have S, NP, and VP. Let me put S at the middle here. For the NP, it's going to be a pronoun. The VP, we have met, which is V, and a nice man from New York is going to be NP, where I have NP and PP. The NP will have determiner, adjective first, adjective here, and then the noun. The determiner is adjective is nice and the noun is man. For the preposition phrase, I have preposition from and the NP, which is a proper name, New York. So, yep, that's the sentence. I met a nice man from New York. All right. Okay, next one. The next one is the sentence. John might drive his car to school. All right, so I have a sentence where there are two branches, NP and VP. For the NP is the proper name, John. For the VP, then by the PS rules, I will have three branches, which is the auxiliary, the VP, and the PP. The auxiliary is mind. The VP will be divided into V and NP. The V is drive, and the NP would be the determiner is, and the N car. For the PP, I will have P for 2 and NP school. So this way we got the sentence, John might drive his car to school. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now I'm going to work on the sentences in the exercise number 3 that we have on page 4. All right, so we got 5 sentences. Let's start with the first one, which is he wrote a letter. So I will have NP and VP. The NP is the pronoun he. The VP is the verb wrote, and NP a letter. So yeah, that's the sentence. He wrote a letter. Next one, the next sentence is, this is good for you. Okay, so as here, where we have the NP for the subject pronoun this, and the VP, where we have the verb and the adjective phrase. The verb is, the adjective phrase would consist of the adjective good, and the PP, where we have P for, and the NP, which is the pronoun you. All right, so yeah, that's the sentence. This is good for you. Now let's move to the next one. The sentence is, my sister put the keys on the table. All right, so we have S here, NP and VP. The NP, we have determiner and noun, my and sister. For the VP, we will have VP for put the key, and the PP for on the table. So here we will have V for put, and NP, where we have determiner and noun for the key. For the PP, we will have P, which is on, and the NP, where we have the determiner, and the NP table. All right, so my sister put the keys on the table. Now, sentence number 4. The walk to the park was very pleasant. Okay, so Just like usual, we start with the S, where we have NP and VP. The NP would be branches into two branches, which is NP and PP. Then we have the determiner there and the N walk. Then we have P for the preposition to and NP here for the park. Was very pleasant. We will have, let me put the verb first here. And yeah, we have the verb was and adjective phrase where we have adverb and adjective. Very and pleasant. Okay, so the walk to the park was very pleasant. Now, the last one, sentence number 5. A friend of my husband came from New York. Oops. Okay, so we have S, NP, VP. The S here would be divided into, the NP would be divided into NP, PP, and then the NP would be divided into two branches for the determiner and the N, friend. Of my husband, we will have P for of and NP for my husband. So we have determiner, my and N, husband. So we are done with the NP. Now for the VP, we will have V for the verb came and PP, where we have P for from and NP, which is a proper name, New York. So that's exactly what we want. A friend of my husband came from New York. All right, so we are done with the exercise number 3. And so that's it for the 3 diagrams.